All right, let's focus on the forecast right now. It is a beautiful night right now in Seattle. Noticeable difference from the conditions and the temperatures that we saw just 1 week ago when that ice storm rolled through the area.
That 20 degrees makes a huge difference.
Isn't that wild? I mean, overnight lows were in the teens, if you could believe that. Now we're dealing with quite a different story. Temperatures have been relatively very comfortable in the 40s, and now we're getting ready for this widespread rain versus that ice. Now, this is a rain band. You can almost see it kind of clearing out. Of course, this is offshore, but this will quickly roll through the area. In fact, rapidly right now, this is just a span in the last 2 hours, and we're now starting to see the leading edge impact and kind of knock at the door here across Skagit County, now impacting those in Everett, light rain over in Friday Harbor and stretching over into Gold Bar. That will intensify, just like what we're seeing down in Olympia when it comes to more of those heavy downpours. So we are expecting some significant totals, if you will. We're talking about 1/10 of an inch to a little over 1/2 an inch of accumulation easily with this particular rain band. Now, with that, we also have a coastal flood advisory still in effect until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Watching for more of that minor flooding, lots, parks, and roadways as we continue here throughout tonight and tomorrow. This includes the coast, northern half at least, from Nia Bay over through Forks, again expiring a little bit earlier, 7 o'clock in the morning, and again, watching out for the potential of that flooding. Now, I mentioned this is rapidly moving through the area. I mean, take a look at the timestamp here, right around 2 a.m., most of that clearing, but of course, we're going to have that lingering light rain, maybe even some isolated heavy downpours here and there, but nothing like what we're experiencing right now. So this is going to be a little more spotty and isolated as we wake up tomorrow morning, cloud cover thick, and then tomorrow afternoon, not ruling out some of those sun breaks, which will be great. So tomorrow, a little bit of everything taking place. And speaking of everything, also watching for some of that snow. It will be significant when it comes to accumulation later on tonight. Winter weather advisory goes into effect for those on the western side of the slopes here. For elevations above 2,500 feet, I mean, we're talking about potentially up to about 1 foot of snow. This is going to impact those passes, including the eastern slopes. This is where we're also expecting potentially up to about 1 foot of accumulation. This, too, expires by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So the passes we need to check in on. Temperature-wise, like I said, pretty mild, not really dropping too much later on tonight, just falling into the 40s here, watching for that widespread rain to clear out. But it will be scattered tomorrow, kind of on and off in the afternoon, not rolling out some of those sun breaks. And take a look at the temperatures. Peaking upper 40s, lower 50s for most of us across western Washington. Not a bad forecast. Temperatures slightly above normal, which is 47 degrees this time of year. And as we take a look at the temperature trend, well, we are expecting those temperatures to eventually drop. And this impacts us for the new year. So if you're making any plans at midnight, expecting a temperature of around 42 degrees, mainly clear skies. And then for New Year's Day, 45 for that high with dry conditions, which will be great. So we do dry out as we kickstart the new year. Just a little cool as we celebrate, and then some isolated showers. They continue kind of on and off from Monday through Thursday with overnight lows a little cooler and returning into the mid-30s, and that is a look what we can expect.